County Sheriff Cocchi faced a judge today after being charged with operating a vehicle under the influence over the weekend.
Western Mass News reporter Reagan Loke rejoins us live in studio with the latest. Reagan?
Yeah, that's right, Abby and Chris. Sheriff Cocchi was arraigned this morning. I spoke with Springfield Mayor Domenic Sarno this afternoon, and he shares his reaction after the sheriff publicly took responsibility for his actions.
Today, I take full responsibility for what happened this past Saturday.
Hampden County Sheriff Cocchi owning up to his actions as he spoke to Western Mass News just moments after standing in front of a judge. Our cameras were rolling inside Springfield District Court shortly after 9 Monday morning as Sheriff Cocchi was arraigned. Cocchi has been charged with operating a vehicle while under the influence of alcohol. We're told he was cited following an incident that occurred just outside the MGM Springfield Casino Saturday night. Springfield Mayor Domenic Sarno sharing his reaction with us Monday afternoon.
First of all, a good man and a very good leader. He has helped out thousands of individuals. He's taken full responsibility for this situation, and he will continue to move on to help out.
In court, Sheriff Cocchi entered a plea of admission to sufficient facts, which led the court to continue the case without finding. And following the hearing, Cocchi was eager to get back to work, keeping his comments brief.
I hate to give a comment and run, but unfortunately, I have got to get back to work.
Meanwhile, Mayor Sarno shares this message to the sheriff.
This too shall pass.
The sheriff's license has been temporarily suspended for 45 days. I did reach out to the Attorney General's office, and although they confirmed they are aware of this case, they were not aware of any leave or for the sheriff. Reporting live in studio, Reagan Loke for Western Mass News.